Alien.
Yeah, we're on it.
Catch-up time yet again,
We're in
J-Lad.
a pub. I've just done 2 catch-ups in a proper pub, but we've been
relegated. We've been well, I don't know, there's still a bar over there, J-Lad.
There is. We've been relegated.
Are you getting that in outside and all, Richard?
That's why we're in here.
Actual in here. No fishing today. Well, I want to fish. I've got my chesters and everything. But anyway, catch-up time. And you've been on one of my favourite places ever, I think.
It was good.
I've not been for ages, Jay.
Yes, I've been to the On the Flyer TV Winter Classic qualifier at Cooper's. I haven't been. Have you been? I haven't been since I won the final 3 years ago. 1, 2, 3 years ago.
I've not.
Have you been to?
Do you know what? I've booked on every year, but I've qualified.
You've already qualified?
Yeah.
We've not been back to Cooper's, have we?
No.
Oh, it's still good.
Normally, it's like, look at it, left. You want to go left, don't you?
Yes, yeah. You get to Cooper's and you want to be in the 20s, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you want to be 20s, maybe teens, but...
Who drew first out of you two?
Me.
Right.
Yeah, you were quite at the back of the bus, to be fair. Were you? What was last peg in the bag? Had 28 gone?
It might have been in there.
So was he laughing at you when you didn't go left?
No. But anyway, I drew peg 6.
6?
But my peg had won the day before. They'd had an open match the day before, and it had won. And I think I've never been there this time of year. What are we? Middle of
November.
Yeah. Yeah, middle of November. And I'm convinced, I'm sure they said it to you lads as well, that when the eyed feed, they feed to the right because it's shallower.
To the right, to the
right.
Yeah,
so like 4, 6, 8 are very good eyed pegs because they're the shallowest part of the lake.
So I'm going to go off topic a bit now, Jay, but my first ever feature on there, when I told you boys about it, I went on peg 6.
Yeah.
But
it's just like, there and nice,
end of October.
Yeah.
It was like, the eye were like that then.
Yeah. I think they want to be there.
Yeah.
But anyway, you normally want to be in the 20s. From the lake we know, but like, it was 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of... Yeah, it did feel different.
Did the lake look any different, anything like that?
No, all exactly the same. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it looked very clear. I don't remember it being as clear as it was. And they blued it a bit.
Oh, right, okay.
A little bit, but subtle.
Right.
It was very, very clear, wasn't it? But anyway, so Cooper's drew peg 6.
Yeah.
There's only a dozen on the match though, so one goes through. So we had a lot of room. It was peg 4, peg 6, peg 8. It was pretty much brilliant. Every other peg hole in there. I mean, really, really nice. So peg 6, we're chatting to Rich and Matty all the time because they're both there. What we're going to do in the week. The plan was 1 line-ish, maybe a shorter line. So
when we were going a lot, it was always Super Crush Expander and maggots, wasn't it?
Well, I couldn't remember what ground bait it was.
Super Crush.
Yeah, I didn't use that.
And maggots.
Didn't use that.
I mean, it's mad, isn't it, how it changes, but...
But this time, no, I fished 1 long line and a short line, both in the same depth. It was 7 foot, which is quite shallow.
It's a nice depth, but shallow.
It's full top kit, so you can play everything on a top kit, which is massive. I fished single 6 though. I don't like it. I'll talk about that in a bit. I wish I'd have gone heavier.
Did he just say that out loud, folks? He doesn't like singles.
No, I do. It wasn't right.
You just literally said on camera you don't like single 6s, Jay.
You know I do.
Cut it, Richard, cut it. Yeah,
It went right.
For the size of fish, you mean, but yeah.
Yeah, so I've got 2 lines, one that I fed them both the same, with 1 ball that big.
What have you put in?
Thatchers and Sweet Skimmer.
Thatcher's green?
No. Normal Thatchers and Sweet Skimmer. It's a little bit dark. I fed 1 ball that big.
Yeah.
Full of worms on both. Really chopped worms.
No way have you got worms.
Have
you taken worms?
Yeah, I'm obsessed with it at the minute. I remember the first time we ever went, or the time I went to the pub.
Yes.
I remember someone next to you catching on worms on 22.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
And it was in my head. I thought I'd like worms.
I love worms.
And they're still feeding. And that way I could feed a lot less than loose feeding maggots. Because there, it's weird. You don't want to, even though you're fishing for eyed, you don't want your bait over this table.
No.
Because you're only looking for 5.
It's not shoals of eyed, is it? It's big
single
big
fish.
Yeah, man.
So if you spread it over maggots, you're not going to bite.
Full up, aren't they?
Yes. Yeah. Too much bait. So instead I put these worms in and I put them at 14 metres.
Yeah.
And then I fished at 14.5.
Right.
And I did the usual, just put it in and then I've cad potted maggots over me bait when I'm fishing.
Yeah.
I fished over the back of it and it was dead nice. First hour I'm getting a bite of chuck. I'm like, what's going on? But they're all that big.
What? Roach.
Nearly all perch.
Yeah,
I'm catching perch and Rich is catching the same, but he's catching roach. Dead weird, isn't it? And I've hooked 2 eyed as well. Caught them, landed them, one about £2, one about £1. And I'm thinking, I only need £15. So I catch 6 of them plus these roach and perch and whatever. It took over, so it was good. But then as it does, an hour in, because it was perch, it went duck gone. Couldn't get a bite. Tried my short line, caught a couple of perch, lost an eyed. Had a big wobbler on. Just came off,
like they do. Yeah.
No, lost an eyed.
Oh, right, okay.
On my short line, lost one. Like proper fuming, that came off. So it's £2 gone. But then I thought, there's nowhere near enough fish, so I burned my short line altogether. So I was loose feeding that. So I've just concentrated along, and I kept putting in these little stodgy balls of sticky, really sticky ground bait.
Yeah.
But it's got that much worm in, it can barely, do you know what I mean? It's more worm than ground bait.
Right.
It's really, really rich. And I put that in, and then I'd be really patient, sit over the back of it, and eventually I'd get a bite. Do you know what I mean? Not loose feeding much, just being patient. And I was hooking quite a few carp. I hooked about 4 carp before I hooked anything decent. I was like, my head had gone. I'd give up.
Really?
Because the lad on, lay next to me had 4-eyed at this point. The lad on 28, what did he have, Rich? He had a 4-pound tench foul up first chuck.
Yeah.
Then he's had a roach pound odd, and I think he'd had a
On quick
couple of eyed
28?
as well.
Right,
yeah.
okay.
So he's got £10 plus after hour and a half, 2 hours.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that's job done here. We're not going to catch him up. And then I've had 4 carp, and then my 5th carp, I've really pulled it hard because I'm angry at this point, and I'm on the phone to Matty, and a £3 tench pot.
Yes, Jay lad, I'm good at it when that happens.
I've got like top 5 up in the air, like, and it just popped up and said,
She started taking your time then.
so no, it was just there, it just popped up and just right done.
Got it.
£3 tench.
So you're back in the game now.
Straight back in on
Yeah.
the settle, £1.5 skimmer. Like what has just gone on? So I got like £5 in a minute and a half. So now you're playing again. Now I've got £8-9. And that after that, I could just be dead patient, put my ball in, sit and wait. Still caught loads of carp. Well, I probably hooked another 6 or 7.
Oh, really?
But it might have been carp. I'm pretty sure they were.
Could have been tench.
I won't play them.
Massive pitch.
They were pulling to it. No, they weren't perched. They
not?
were. Yeah, I don't think I lost another tench.
Right, okay.
I did pull very hard though. On
Did
all
you?
of them. Yeah. I'm not messing about with them. Just pull.
Go on, Jay.
But I've had, by being patient, same again, tapping an odd bit, never caught any more little fish.
Right, okay.
Really, an odd one.
Do you think that's just because they've been full up from
think
your
'cause it's
worm-rich
perch, you fill them
food?
up, don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and there weren't enough roach to make anything happen.
Yeah.
But I probably caught another 4-eyed and probably 5 skimmers.
Oh,
that are,
mint, mate.
They're £1.5. I've had one, probably 2.5. Big skimmer, but I've lost 4 more as well. That are just like...
Do you think that's because you're not setting your hook? Is that why you're 6 elastic? Like
Yeah.
8 would have been better.
8 has just been plunk, pull. Just not
Big
putting the
fish,
hook
aren't
in.
they?
Yeah.
Right,
But it was
okay.
really good. So I ended up with, I had a lovely run at the end, 2 in 2 chucks. with
What's
10
happened in the
minutes to go.
short line then?
I never went back.
Oh, right,
Stopped
okay.
feeding it.
Right, yeah,
Not
yeah.
enough fish, and
Yeah.
I just felt I'm filling them up.
Right.
And I could be dragging hide off that.
Yeah, man.
I want them there. Everything at 14.5, and that's it.
Right.
So I got dead luck. I topped up with like 15 minutes to go. I was on the phone to him. I topped up with 15 minutes to go, dropped on it, and had 2 in 2 chucks, and then a carp. But them 2 will have gone £4, and then I end up weighing £25 1 ounce,
Yeah.
and I was sulking. He's got £30. Convinced he's got £30. And
You told me you got £30 as well, Richard.
I said 25 plus.
You'd have had it more than me in it. I thought I was behind him, convinced.
Right, okay.
But he didn't have any little fish,
Right.
whereas I've had £5 of little fish.
Make a difference,
It
doesn't it?
just tots up when you think. But anyway, got back to my car, sulking, oh, he'll have £30. And then come back here 22.
Oh, Jay, lad.
So it was a lovely nice surprise.
So what have you made?
one.
Is that 4 out of 4? It's 4 out of 4 now, isn't it?
Yeah, we've both
Or is it
done
5
that,
out of 5?
No, we've been in 1, 2, 3. This is the
Been
4th one.
4, isn't it?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
get
it
4
is,
out
yeah.
of 4.
Yeah.
We've both been in them all, isn't it? We're just
Awesome,
waiting for him to get his finger out now.
Come on, Richard.
Come on, Richard.
No, that's awesome, mate. How's it fished on the back on that straight? There's normally a few fish
It's
over there.
been. It's such a weird one, Coopers, isn't it? It feels like it's so tricky.
Yeah.
But it's because it's big fish. It's all about bonus fish.
Right.
And it'd been good. Do you know what I mean? The lad next to me had £11 either side of me.
Yeah.
Richie Reynolds had 17. Richard probably had 14, 15. Matty had 19 off 32. The lad on 28.
So everyone's
it's
chance,
actually
really,
fished
isn't
really
it?
good for Coopers.
Yeah.
Everyone's had like nearly £15.
I love that style of fishing, mate. When it's like
Patient.
patient bonus fish, big
Yeah.
fish.
It was good.
I love it, mate.
Do you know what I tell you what I
Rewarding,
do as
innit?
well. Every time we go to Coopers, I do this. I throw a waggler because I can reach the island there with a waggler. Never had a bite.
Did you not?
Never
Any
had a
carp
bite.
in it or anything like that?
Nothing. I kept I started on it and I kept chucking it randomly and it never goes under, does it?
No.
You think, yeah, it'll just go, it doesn't move.
I was thinking back in that final when you won that first year, I wish I'd have chucked it, but
You don't catch it off.
I don't think I'd have had a
It's
bite
got to
on
be like that, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Your feed's got to be like that at Coopers to get a
Yeah,
bite.
yeah, definitely.
If it's like that, you haven't got a bite. But
No.
brilliant. Through to Gazers. That's
Get
it now.
in, Jay, lad.
Hibernation's okay.
That's it. 2 out of 2, you're in them both, haven't
2
you?
out of 2, going to sleep in the cave.
Well done, Jay, lad.